Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna do my best here to try to stay live. I don't know how well my voice is gonna handle this, or if I'm gonna get into these coughing fits that I've been. Come on, what's going on here? Trying to pull up my chat. And my computer is running slow. What is going on? Come on, get there. Maybe let's do that. Mute it so it doesn't. There we go. Good morning. What's up, Paul? It means I'm trying to get my chat up and running here. My computer is running really slow for some reason. I can't get my chat up. And I definitely can't see it on my phone. It's way too fast on my phone. It doesn't even stay up very long on my phone. It's very frustrating, to say the least. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Ghost, Pete, Paul. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hit that thumbs up for me, please. Smash that like. What's up, Lone Star? I'm not going to sing to you this morning, brother. I just don't have it in me. Can't do it. Can't do it. I got some cards I need to sleeve up. Figure that, get on here and try to do some live. Don't know how well it's going to go. I'd like to get an hour if I can. Don't know if I'll be able to squeeze an hour out of my voice or not. It's in my heart, brother. Like deep in the heart of Texas. Deep down in there. It's down there. Got much love for you. If you really want to laugh, Keneen walks around and literally sings that song all the time. I gotta tell him to shut up. I'm like, Keneen, enough. I'm like, enough, brother. Enough. You're driving me nuts. That's how he is, man. He gets locked in on it. So I got a bunch of cards I need to sleeve up for Keneen, and he's got to sort these. This is all from Eric sent this stuff. Jab's family. And then I think I'm going to make some announcements. Yeah, he's all about it, especially because his cousin lives in Texas. He works for Marathon. So he's like all about Texas. It's pretty funny, actually. What's up, Bruno? Morning, Trading Toys. Everybody got their coffee? I'm gonna do my best here, you guys. I'm really having. It's like I don't even feel sick. The worst part about it is, I'm like not even sick. Like there's like nothing wrong with me other than I'm constantly coughing. It's like seasonal asthma, but I don't have asthma. So the doctors told me that it's a chronic bronchitis and I'll get it every single year at this time and I'll keep it for like 2 months. 6 to 8 weeks of dealing with my voice being like this and coughing. It is beyond frustrating. Oh, it's horrible. And you know what to do? Like when I cough, absolutely nothing comes up. Like my throat doesn't clear. It's just like my throat is irritated and swollen. So it's just coughing and dry coughing. It is horrible. It is so, yeah, 2 months. 2 months because it's chronic. It's basically like a long, it's like asthma, like a long asthma attack. And I only get it like February and March. Sometimes I don't get it in February. Sometimes I manage to make it till March, and then March I have it for about 5 weeks. And then like once April hits, it kind of goes away. It's really, really frustrating. Yeah, I know. It's not right. It's Cleveland. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, Card Crew. Horrible. I hate it. And it's hard to coach. Because like if I raise my voice, if I try to raise my voice, it like disappears. It goes from raspy to nothing, like in no time flat. And it doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't hurt. Like the coughing hurts. That part hurts. I'm not gonna lie about that part. The coughing is horrible, but like there's nothing. Like my throat doesn't hurt right now. It's just raspy. Just can't get it. There's nothing I can do. They said, you can rest, when you're getting sore, just to rest, which is, man, I feel like I've been resting forever and I've been neglecting my channel. Big K and Julia, they always want to do videos, but by the end of the night, I like literally have no voice. and then I can't do anything. So I probably just got to let them just run with it and let them just open packs or something. You just got to go that way. Let me think. Oops, those both had sleeves on it. Good job, Eric. Put sleeves on those for me. And those inserts. So, well, I figured out what I'm going to do. I had a couple things that I came up with. So, since I'm not on live or doing videos, I've been doing a lot of thinking. What I want to do. So, oh, here, I'll make you guys laugh. See this card here? See, it's all beat up and chewed up and like wrinkled. So, Kadeen has this little girl that has a crush on him in his class. And she came to his birthday party, he invited her to a birthday party. And Kadeen gave out packs of cards in his gift bag, like that he gave back to the kids. We made little helmets with their names on it and stuff. But long story short, they all got packs of cards. And, Flair 90s, it's nothing crazy. But the kids like opening them, right? So she got this Red Sox card in her pack and saved it and then gave it to him at school. So he was all chewed up and wrinkled, like she had it in her pocket. So I thought it was really cute. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this thing in a sleeve, put it in a top loader, and then I put, the little girl's name is Morgan. And then I put the year, 2019 on there. And I'm going to save this for him so when they're going to go to high school together and everything. And like graduation day, I'm going to give it back to him. And look, do you remember when Morgan gave you this? Or give it to him somewhere down the road. I just thought it was really cute. The girl, she's a little sweetheart. But I thought that was she saved that card for him and put it in her jean pocket and it got all wrinkled up. I was like, oh. I'll tell you the funny story too. Like kids and puppy love and when they're just starting to my daughter's in 4th grade. So I'm not gonna lie, she's attracted to boys and in a very innocent way, not she's not looking for a boyfriend, but she'll say, oh, he's cute, that's kind of she's starting to notice boys. It's a frustrating thing as far as a dad goes, but this is awesome. This story is awesome. So we were at practice, and where we were practicing had multiple fields, and apparently there was a boys team practicing when we were practicing. I had my boys team, the Phantoms were practicing. Julie's team was not, so she was just kind of running around and playing and going. There was a play structure that she was playing, I don't know, like swings and slides and all that kind of stuff, like a play area. So she comes down to me and my wife and says, hey, is it okay if I go to the park over there? And we're like, oh, sure. So I just kind of watch her jog. Now, everything Julie always does is she's very type A personality. She's always sprinting or running or, has to be the first, has to be the best. It's like that crazy over the top type A personality, very competitive. So I'm watching her jog. And then when she gets to this other baseball field where this other team's practicing, she goes into a full on sprint. I mean, she's hauling butt, man. She is busting her ass trying to get to this park as fast as she can. And Christina, my wife, and I were watching her. I'm like, wow, she really wanted to get there pretty quick. I've never seen her sprint so hard to get to a playground. And after practice is all said and done and it's over, we're packing up the car. And we had 2 cars there, so because Christina came straight from the office to practice, and I had the truck. So Julie is riding with me. Kitty wants to ride with Christina back to the house. They flip-flop all the time. And Julie gets in the car and she says, Dad, and I'm like, what? She goes, I don't want you to be mad. And I'm like, what am I going to be mad about? She's like, I want to tell you something. And I always tell my kids that they can always talk to me or Mom about anything, never to be afraid to talk to us about. No, doesn't matter what it is. Always come to Mom and Dad. We'll always listen to you. We'll never be mad about anything, right? You really want that trust with your kids so they don't, that they're not doing stuff behind your back or, afraid that they can't come talk to you when there's a problem. So she's like, I tried to impress a boy today. And this is the first time she's saying to me, now I'm holding the steering wheel and I'm squeezing, like the dad in me is squeezing the steering wheel, right? And I'm trying to blow this off, but I'm choking my steering wheel. And I'm like, oh yeah, sweetheart. I said, how'd you try to impress, what would you do? What are you talking about? And I said, did you wear something extra nice or something to school today? And she's like, no, She goes, and the boy's name is Dylan. And she's like, it's Dylan. I'm like, oh, Dylan, huh? Who's in her class, right? And she's like, yeah. She goes, you know that team that was practicing today over on the other field when you were practicing with the Phantoms? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, that's his team. I'm like, oh, I said, that's cool. So he plays baseball? And she's like, yeah, he plays baseball. I'm like, so what did you try to do to impress him? Right, I was choking it. Hey guys, I was literally choking, like my fingers, like there was imprints on my steering wheel. And she said, I'm like, so what did you do to try to impress him? And she's like, well, he was over there on the field, and I saw that he looked, and he saw me. He looked over towards me, and he saw me. So I ran really fast, Dad. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I ran as fast as I could. I wanted to show him how fast I could be. And I'm trying not to laugh. I'm driving a car, and I'm trying not to laugh as I am now. I'm literally trying not to laugh, but her idea of impressing this little boy was to show off her athleticism and sprint as fast as she can to the park. I was dying laughing. I can't tell my wife this, and I'm dying laughing telling her. I'm sorry, guys, for coughing so much, but this is like what I'm dealing with. I just thought it was like it was cute and like really funny to me. It's like her idea of impressing this kid was to show her like what a stud she is. And it like made me think, and I was telling one of my best friends about this, and he's like, dude, don't ever try to tell me like you weren't riding around on your BMX bikes were like a big thing when I was a kid. I had a GT, I had a Harl, for you older guys that you remember that kind of stuff. He goes, don't try to tell me you never like tried to ride a wheelie as far as you could or anything in front of the girl to impress your athleticism. I'm like, you're right. I said, it just sounded so funny to hear from my daughter that her idea of impressing this kid was to sprint as fast as she could past him. Oh my god, I still have to laugh, man. It's hilarious, but it's like such a Paul. It's like it's such a cute story of like little puppy love type things. It just cracked me up, man. Anyway, so let's get back to some announcements here before I start coughing again. So you guys all know my follow the flip. I'm going to give away a Ted Williams rookie card, 1939 play ball Ted Williams rookie card, and my follow the flip. My current flip cards are these 10 mint 10s. They're all Mike Trout, and they're all 10s. So you could go to my follow the flip thing where I posted what it is, and it's 10 different cards. One's a snowflake, but all 10s. So I got a whole stack of slabs of Mike Trout. Right, so they're 10. So there's 10 of them. Okay, so I asked pretty much what everybody like how we wanted to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do 20 spots. I'm going to razz these off. I'm going to do 20 spots at $10. And I'm going to pick 2 winners. And what I'll do is I'll randomly, and I don't even know which card, I'm just going to randomly take 5. I'm just going to split them up and send 5 slabs to one person and 5 slabs to another person. So it's basically a 1 in 10 odds in favor. $10 per spot. And then I'll pull 2 winners. I'm only going to take 20. And I'll pull 2 winners, and then I'll split them up 5 and 5. So $10 you can get, that's $2 a slab for a Mike Trout, mint 10 slab. That basically is what it comes out to. And that'll be friends and family too. If you guys want to get in it now, if anybody's in it now, you just send it to oops. I'll put my Big K's cards. And then it's a friends and family PayPal payment. And inside the note, put your name, put that it's the Trout slabs, and your address in case you win, because when you do friends and family, it does not give me your address, and it just makes it so much easier. And then for everybody who purchases, what I'm doing is, for every person who, even if you don't win, whoever purchases a Raz spot gets an extra entry into this, because everybody else is only going to get 1 entry, because you're going to comment 1 time for the giveaway, and they only get 1 comment. And then what I'm going to do is for everybody who made a purchase on from this very beginning, everybody who's ever bought a spot, I'm going to, all right, those are no worries, brother. I'm going to give you an extra spot. So now and that was at $5. So this is my first time going to 10, I believe. And it might have been the last one, might have been the 10 too. Let me double check here real quick. Yeah, okay, so back with the Mariano Rivera rookie card, I did 10. So for the people who purchased at 10, you're going to get 2 spots. So basically, it's going to be for every $5 that you throw in. Hey, Garrison, for every $5 that's on it. So if I do a Raz and it's $10, you're going to get 2 extra spots for that 1 spot. So the the extra entries will be $5 a piece. So if you go in on this and you put $10 for the Raz raffle for on this, and then you don't win, you're going to get 2 spots added into the rookie giveaway, the 1939 rookie giveaway. So that's going to be announced. That's announcement number 1. And then the other announcement I have, I'm sure everybody already knows. 13 watching. I only got 8 likes. It'd be nice to see 13 likes. 10 channel giveaway. We're coming down to the end. Make sure that you subscribe to all 10 channels, and then go back to Cleveland Card Connection. Okay, cool. Thanks, CCC. I'll get that other stuff out too on my mail run. I might make a mail run tomorrow. I guess I have to. I got to check the box. So I don't have. I got to send out Joester's box. But go to Cleveland Card Connections channel and make sure you enter in by just saying all 10. Say all 10 on Cleveland's official video, and that's the 10 channel giveaway, and that's coming to an end. The other thing I'm thinking about doing. Well, actually, I'm not thinking about doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make up rookie packs. So I have tons and tons. Like, I just, I just don't have the space to deal with this. Like I'm inundated with so many cards. When you start breaking cards, not doing breaks, but when you're ripping packs on, with the kids and, like, these are all rookies. Like, this, just tons and tons. And this is just the 6 that I grabbed that were up there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna randomly take. So I'll take like. So I'm gonna randomly just it'll be say like these 1, 2, 3. Oh, these happen to be the San Francisco Giants that are in order. Let's do it where it's kind of mixed. Yeah, so like even with the Otani. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take them out of the top loaders. I'm not gonna send the top loaders. I'm gonna make it a little bit more efficient so I don't have to pay $5 to ship the darn things. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna randomly take 5 cards and put them in envelopes. I'll put them in a case. I'll make sure that they're protected, and sell the envelopes, the rookie pack, for $5. So it's basically $1 a card. It's going to cost me $1 to ship it. So it's a little less than, on your end, you're basically paying $1 a card. But you might get Otani, Viola, then you might get, Dylan Peters and, an Austin Hayes, which, okay, Ji-Man Choi. Or you might get, Frank Thomas or Akil Marte. You don't know what you're going to get. Like, you may get a really good rookie card, a couple good rookie cards, or you might just get, whatever they are. In my opinion, most rookie cards are worth at least $1, in my opinion. And I got there's definitely enough decent, Gleyber Torres. I got a couple Torreses there. So, I got a ton. It's not just they're not all, guys that didn't make it. There's definitely a lot of, Chris Sale, Freddie Freeman. So, like, all this is going to get put into, I'll just randomly put them in, boxes, not boxes, but envelopes, and I'll pack them up, and I'll put 5 per pack, and I'm going to sell them for $5. I got to start moving my stuff. I got too much. Like, it's just too much. I just can't keep, like, my little area here is, like, being overrun. And then what I was thinking about maybe doing is doing a Hall of Famer pack too, where I put 5 Hall of Famers and just do $3. I know, since they're not rookie cards, and then sell I guess this goes over here, and then do like a Hall of Famer pack for $3, and then it'll be the same thing. You'll get 5 cards for $3, and basically it's going to cost me $1 to ship them, and then I'll make $2. So I figured that was one way I could start moving my cards. I got so many, I just got to start moving some of this stuff. I don't want to hold on to them forever. I originally thought, like, I'm going to need, then I got, oh my God. You know, I got packs. So like here's, I don't even know what's in here. This is all Ozzy Albies. So I mean, yeah. So here's a whole thing of Ozzy Albies. You know, a whole pack of rookie cards. So I mean, I got all these cards, and it's just like I don't need all these cards. I really thought that like I was gonna need them to trade with you guys when you send mail in, but the mail is not like our fan mail isn't like overwhelming. You know, like you look at Jabs and it's like, oh my God, he's got like it's like 40 packages, and then he's dealing with having to send out to all those guys. Our mail day is only like 3 packages, so I really thought like so. What happened was I started collecting like a bunch of different teams and stuff, and like trying to put the stuff together for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm totally neglecting chat, so I apologize if somebody asked me a question or something. I just don't. So like here's a whole nother stack of rookie. I'm gonna sleeve these right now, but. I don't need all those cards, and I don't, and I'm not going to sit there and do all those TTMs. Can't sit here and send out thousands of TTMs, which, I mean, we're going to do, but I'm going to be selective with that. I'm not randomly going to, people that, that I don't really collect. I mean, I guess I could to make the value of the card go up, but it's like, honestly, with managing 2 teams, I got to deal with Julia's karate. I got to deal with Kadeen's baseball and karate, and then Julia's softball. I just don't have time to mess with like 1,000 different things. So, it's just we'll send out some TTMs to stuff, to players that we're looking to get. And, we'll try to send it out to Red Sox players and things like that. But thanks, Paul, for you bought a chance on the Trouts. I appreciate that. It just popped up on my phone. Thank you very much, Paul. I appreciate that. So now you got a chance to win 5 of those slabs. And then you also get 2 extra chances for the rookie card when we get to that, which hopefully, I hope I get that before Christmas. It'd be really nice. We get a full year to do this flip. And I really hope, I get it done by September. But I don't know. We'll see. It's getting hard, man. It's like the stuff's starting to get expensive. And it's like, it took me a few days, more than a few days. It took me over a week to try to figure out how to move that item. The Trout cards. And I didn't want to do, 1 card per card per card. I didn't want to have to do like 10 transactions. I want to like just move. I want to move all of it at one time. So, here's a bunch of stuff. What's up, Nuzum? So what do you guys think of the rookie packs? Like, is that a good idea? Like throw 5 rookies in an envelope and then, it's just random. I'm going to have it all pre-made. All I have to do is just put your address on, print out your address and slap it on there and then just mail it. Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? I mean, I guess I'll find out when I make a few, and if they don't sell, then I guess that was a bad idea. And then there's going to be a time where you're going to get guys that didn't make it. It's like they were rookies, but they just didn't make it. But then again, you might get a Chris Sale rookie or Ohtani rookie or Gleyber Torres or whatever. I got Trout rookie, not Trout. Judge rookies, I got like 10 of those. I got tons of stuff that I can put together. I got so many of them. So I figured, even at $5, it's like even though I'm going to lose some really good cards, and I'll still keep like one. I'll still keep some top cards. For Big K. I'm not going to get rid of all his rookies. We're going to at least keep one of the each. I have multiples, and then just send it out. Yeah, Tony, it's crazy. Like, here, I mean, just to give you an idea, and I know I show this all the time, but like, there's my coffee. So, I mean, here, like, literally, like, as we rip packs, I sort, like, this is stuff that still needs to be sorted. That I'm sorting and going through. But, like, these are all the stuff that I've already gone through, rookies and relics. But, I mean, like, I got literally stacks of cards, and they're not messed up or nothing. They just need to be, like, sleeved, sorted by team, and put in, like, team packs. But like I said, I have so many, it's just like so much stuff going on. Excuse me, you guys. There's so much stuff going on that it's just so hard to keep up with it. Between doing, weight training, like my kids, not only do they practice, but, they have weight training. And then, Julia, like, so here's our schedule. Like this is a typical schedule for me. So today we have pitchers and catchers. So Julia will go and and Julia plays shortstop and pitches. So she'll go today. She'll have a private session for pitching, and then we'll work out with the team as pitchers and catchers. And then Tuesday we'll have karate, and they'll spar. So Kenny and Julia will both spar. And then Wednesday, Julia has pitching again, so she'll go and work out her pitching. And then Thursday, we go back to karate, and we spar again. We do more sparring. Friday is speed and conditioning. And then Saturday, I give lessons all day from like 9 until about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I eat something, and I take a quick, usually I end up taking a nap because I'm wiped out from working with the kids. And then we have practice from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock with the two teams. Each team goes for an hour and a half. And then Sunday is like my only rest day, but I still have lessons from 9 until 3. And then after that, we don't have nothing. We go to Grandma and Papa's house for family dinner. Sunday is like family day. My kids will go to church with Mama, and I'll stay home. I'll do lessons. And then we'll go to the grandparents' house. Coaches, random rookies, CR squared. And then I'm really close to 1,000, you guys. Pretty crazy. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I'm like 100, less than 150 away, somewhere around there. So this is going to be given away in the next couple weeks. Somebody's going to be walking away with this in the next couple weeks. I think it's going to take about 2 more weeks to get another 150 people, somewhere around there. So those are some thoughts. I'm also going to do T-shirts. I'm going to make channel T-shirts. I'm going to make some big K's, cards, and collectibles. And basically, it's going to be the little K with the stitches. And I think we're going to do it on a black shirt so I can do like red stitches and it'll stand out a little bit more. See you later, Rookie Monster. Okay, so the other thing now, apparently I missed a couple packages. I had some letters up there that I forgot to do. But yeah, Dodgers fan Drew sent me something, and this one, and probably the reason why it passed was because it was addressed to me and not to kids. You know, it's something for me. So when we did the thing, I just kind of pulled it to the side and just left it there. And he's got, you know, Coach K, it's your pal, Dodgers fan Drew, as always, right? This guy's awesome. He sends so much awesome stuff. And this is out of 2019 Series 1. It is such a cool card. So, what's up, Cueto's? Cueto's Corner. So, Dodger fan Drew sent me a nice little card there. I got to get more Dodger stuff for that young man. Then I got another one from Michael Myers. This was, like I said, I did my mail day the other day with the kids. So, we got Michael Myers. And he sent... And just appreciate all you do in your videos. Enjoy the Ted Williams card. It's from the top 2018 update series. And he even wrote in there too. He says, I use painter's tape. Because I always complain about everybody who doesn't use the painter's tape, that they're using the stupid scotch tape and packing tape. And it's like, come on, man. It's just ridiculous to get off. And if the card slides, you could ruin the card with it. At least with painter's tape, it peels right off nice and easy. So, Michael, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And I tell you, getting fan mail really is humbling. You ask any person who's a content creator, getting stuff like this is really cool. What's up, Wicked? I didn't see you pop in. So that's kind of cool. I really love getting fan mail. And then my other thing that I got, this was just a couple eBay pickups. This is what I used to do during the day. See, now this person used tape all over it, and it's like, see, look at this. Like this, you know, like, who wants to deal with all this damn tape? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but like, who wants to deal with this nonsense? And I hate these top loaders too. These are like my least favorite top loaders. So if you ever get a card from Coach K, like when I sell stuff, this is the stuff I say. I ship these right out. Get rid of them. I can't stand them. Oh, was it? Oh, hey, look at it. He threw in a Beltray card for me. How about that? That was nice. That was kind of unexpected. If I can get it out. See, it's like so hard to get it out of these I feel like I'm going to damage the card. And it just doesn't, like it's like, use a penny sleeve, man. Use a penny sleeve. Not that difficult. Morning, sports kids. I got to take a drink of coffee. That's what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make up the random rookies, $5. May get something great. You may get some just average guys, but a dollar card's not bad. And like I said, I'm going to end up paying $1 to ship them anyway. So it's like $4. And I can start unloading some of these cards. There's a lot of, I'll tell you, man, when I first started collecting Ted Williams, it basically was just vintage stuff. And then in the 90s, some more stuff started popping up. But, man, there are so many Ted Williams cards out there now to get. It is awesome. Adrian Beltre. That's kind of cool. We threw that in there. Throw that in there with my stack of stars. Where was the other thing? So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the rookie. $10, get you 2 more spots. We're going to split these up. Oops. Oh, my goodness. Rookies. I messed you guys up. Okay, put these over here with the other rookies. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to split these up. I'm going to go 5 and 5. And I'll just I'm not even going to look at them. I'm literally just going to take 5 and then just put them in and send them. So you won't even know which 5 you're going to get. But for $10 you get 5 of those bad boys. That's 5 slabs that are all 10s. All right, we got to start putting these in some top loaders. Teddy Ball Game always gets a top loader. All my Ted Williams cards go in top loaders, every single one of them. Doesn't matter if it's worth 2 cents or if it's worth a couple hundred. You get a top loader. Well, the couple hundred ones I put in thumb one touches. I guess I should look at the chat. I apologize. I'm a little better, Tommy. It's getting better. It's still my breathing is difficult. Like my chest feels constricted, but the cough isn't as bad. It's just I'm still really raspy. I do hate that part. I don't like being so raspy, but I'll get over it. I could transfer this over. So what do you guys think? Is the rookie thing a good idea, you guys? Is that like something that you guys would be interested in? At least to give it a try. You know what I mean, too? It's like Dodgers fan Drew here, DFD, sent me a pretty good top loader here. But I'm like crazy. Like I got to take it out and put it in a brand new top loader. Like, is that like totally anal or what? That's just how I am. Like, I feel like it's but the other thing is, because I'm left-handed, I like to look at my cards like this. So I have to flip this the other way. See, I can tell if you're right-handed, you put it in. Lefties, at least I think most lefties put it in the way I do, like that. Because I like to hold my card this way, and I don't know, righties, I don't know. I'm just talking crazy, I suppose. Put that there. I could swear there was a Trout in here, I thought. See, now I got a bunch of stars here that, quality players. So it's like Justin Verlander. Oh, where's Bose? There's a Miggy. I thought I saw. There's a triple threads card. Goldschmidt. Cespedes. I thought I saw. Chris Hale's got to come out. JD Martinez has to come out. Ichiro. Balls. Lindor. I can't believe the money this guy got. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. He's like, I went there for the farm system. Dude, shut up. You did not go to the Padres because of their farm system. That's the dumbest crap I've ever heard. Dude, it was 100% the money. Like, just be honest. Be like, heck yeah, man. I went there because they gave me $30 million a year. Wouldn't you go? Yeah, you better believe I'd be playing for the Padres. If I got offered $30 million a year for 10 years, yeah, sign me up, man. Oh, you want me to be the bat boy? Sign me up. Like they're moving him to third base. Yeah. Dude, I'd be the bat boy for $30 million. I don't care where you put me. But $30 million. Dude, Pepino, it's really funny you say that because somebody I saw when the announcement was made, I saw it on a Facebook feed, and it said something to the effect that that he signed 30, that he took the money, and someone wrote, "He'll never have to work in October again." I just laughed. I'm like, "Yep." So and you can tell that you didn't go there because you're trying to get a championship. You went there for the money, and that's okay. Hey, I'd take the money too. But don't tell me you went there because of the farm system. Like, save that ridiculous talk for some 12-year-old who might believe you. I figured with his postseason performance that there's no way he would have got that money. If you'd have said to me after he struck out the last time in the World Series and him dogging it and then being dirty and stepping on people's ankles at first and dirty slide on Pedroia from last year, like just for that simple fact, and then to say that he doesn't have to hustle, and then you said, "Hey, Coach K, he's going to sign for $30 million a year with the Padres." I'm like, no way. Nobody's giving that guy 30. He's great, but in my opinion, and he's a dirty bum of a player. I can't stand players like that. I absolutely hate players like him. Can't stand him. I have like zero respect for that guy. Zero. None. You don't risk, like Pedroia's done. Like he basically ruined Pedroia's career. Like he took a dirty slide in a second from him, and he's done now. He's going to be a part-time player. And thank God we got some good ball players that can fill the spot, but man, like ruined his career. And then I don't have to hustle. What? Dude, you're a bum. God, it drives me nuts that he got $30 million. Not that I'm mad, but it's just like, wow, you're going to give this guy $30 million and he says he doesn't have to hustle. For $30 million, you should be sprinting all out. Now, I hate Pete Rose. I was going to say, there's no secret. I am not a Pete Rose fan. I think he's one of the greatest hitters of all time. But the whole gambling thing, dude, you tainted your career. I don't want to hear free Pete. I don't want to hear Pete belongs in a hall. No, he does not. He accepted a lifetime ban, and that's that. But with that said, Pete Rose said, he goes, Charlie Hustle, right? His old man told him, he says, how come you didn't run? I watched some story where his old man came to a game and he didn't sprint out something. It was like a ground out or something. And he said, don't you ever embarrass our name by not hustling. And I feel like, even on the side of saying, well, embarrassing my name, not so much embarrassing name, but the fact that you should be sprinting. Like, you should be going all out, especially getting that kind of money. Like, be the example. Don't be the bum who says, well, I don't have to try. He's going to make that play anyway. What? You mean just like the ball you thought you hit out of the park and it bounced off the wall and you got a single out of it? Yeah. Don't hustle. You're right. You don't have to hustle. You just look like a bum. But it didn't matter. He got the money. He still got the money. Even though he was a bum, he got the money. Which it seems crazy to me. This panda got this card. These got to go up in here. That's when I need to put these off to the side. These got to go in her collection. So it's just funny. It's funny how the system works. I'm curious to see what happens with what's his name? Harper. It's going to happen to Harper. Let's put that up there. Let's get it go here. And this is stuff that goes in the big case collection. These are the Ted Williams cards. Okay, so star packs. Let's put those in a team bag. So I'm also separating by team. I got cards that I'm doing by teams. The Dodgers haven't made. I didn't see that. Did I just read that correctly? Did someone say Dodgers had a meeting with Harper Sunday? Was it Tommy? Is that true? I didn't know that. I could see him as a Dodger. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make the difference for the Dodgers, but I could see that. I could see him playing for the Dodgers. I'll tell you the other thing that I saw that was upsetting. Kimbrel said that he's going to sit out if he doesn't get what he wants. I'm like, are you serious? Dude, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You're the same. You're the same thing, dude. You have been lights out, man. And like I said, he's a pitcher. He was a closer for the Red Sox. I'm a huge Red Sox fan. I appreciate everything that guy's done for the team. But your postseason was not. Pause there. It'll come up in a second. I accidentally got a phone call. There we go. We're back live. Sorry about that. My phone. I forgot to turn my phone off. But Kimbrel, man, dude, you did not have a stellar postseason. Like you looked shaky. You actually made me nervous coming out of the bullpen. Oh my God, I hope he has it. And when you were supposed to be a superstar, like there's not a Yankees fan who ever thought in their entire life when Mariano Rivera was pitching for them ever said, "Oh boy, I hope he has it. I hope he doesn't. Struggle to find the strike zone." Now I'm sure there's times where he did, but I bet there was never a point in time where any Yankees fan just sit there and went, "Oof, Mariano Rivera's coming in. I don't know, man. Let's hope he gets it done." But that's how I felt with Kimbrel. Like every time he came out in the postseason this year, I was nervous. I was nervous watching him. Like, God, he just doesn't look like he has it. I don't know what happened, or if he had like a flaw, or if he was hurt a little bit, or was favoring something. I don't know what was going on, but he just did not look like the lights out closer that he's always been. Yeah, there. Yeah, same thing. Harper had that breakout year and really hasn't done much after that. Like he's still a good ball player. He ain't no $300 million ball player. There's really only one player, in my opinion. Really, in all honesty, I don't think anybody's really worth $300 million. But I guess in the end game, it really just is it cracking? How about now? Is it better now? It kind of comes and goes. It just depends if I bump the table. I got to get a better mic. When it comes down to it, you're pretty much worth whatever people are willing to pay for you, right? So it is what it is. But in my opinion, I don't think there's anybody other than Mike Trout who really deserves that kind of money. I just don't see it. Machado is not. It just blows my mind, dude. He's good. Like, okay, he's good. He ain't 300 million good. Like, that's crazy to me. Harper's not no 300 million good either. Now, if he had multiple years like he did on his breakout year, what was that, 2015 or whatever, when he was like a superstar? He's still a good ball player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good ball player. He ain't worth no 300 million. I'm sorry. You're not going to make the difference for the team. There's nobody that's really like that. If that was the case, man, the Angels would be, they got the best player in baseball. They would be, there every time. Trout. The stuff that Trout's doing, his offensive stats are insane. Insane. It's like beating all the greats. By his age, when you compare his stats at his age compared to the greats of the game, he's blowing them out of the water. Blowing them out of the water. Crazy. Totally crazy. Hey, Car Dream, I forgot to tell you, we'll be at Disney in September, the 9th through the 17th. It's like Monday to Monday. So if you want to do dinner or something, figure that week. Then we can go to dinner if you want. Yeah, that Kimbrel thing, that just ticked me off. It's like, dude, come on, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be the guy. Well, I'm not going to play until I get my money. I'm going to take my ball and go home. All right. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. I'm sorry that you turned into that guy. I just hate when players make themselves bigger than the game and they act like that. I get it, man. You're good. You're a stud closer, right? And you're worth some money. But in the end game, it is a baseball. And you're not a brain surgeon. You're a baseball player. You're playing a game. Can't stand how they act like that. Like the whole money thing like ruins the game. I get like you have to have it because the owners and the teams make all that money and everything. I get that part of it, but I hate how money always, in my opinion, it's always the money that seems to ruin or cause the problems in the game. But it's like a necessary evil. It's like, what do? You let the owners make billions of dollars and then you don't pay the players? So I mean, there's got to be some kind of, it's just part of the game. Unfortunately, it's just part of the game. I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is. I hate saying that too. It is what it is. That's such a. You're off to Disney now, nice. And today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Dreamer, man. Good on you. Hey, Wicked, send him some stuff. It's his birthday. Wicked's doing those birthday shout outs or whatever it is that I think he sends cards or something or another. He's got the Wicked's family celebrates your birthday or something like that. We'll have to get on that and make sure you get something nice. Let me get back over here. Where's my other? Trying to look at. I want to go for 15 more minutes here. Trying to figure out where my stuff is so I could separate. I lost. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Just give me a second here. Trying to find. Bruno, are you at 50 subs yet? Because once you get to 50, I'm gonna draw your winner. I gotta check and see where you're at. See, now I got so much stuff here that I can't find what it is I was looking for. I wanted to finish that off. Hang on, guys. I apologize. I'm looking here. I'm trying to figure out where I went with it. Is it over here? Here we go. Just have to remember. I knew they were here somewhere. Just had to figure out where I put them. So recap again, since we maybe some bits here. Rookie card, 1939 Ted Williams. That's what's I'm giving away on my Follow the Flip. 10 slabs, $10 a chance. I'm doing 20 spots. I'm going to pull 2 winners. Each winner will get 5 slabs. They're all 10s. And then you got to do, here, I'll type in my address one more time. You got your tripod today? Nice, Bruno. That alone will make the difference for you. Off to Disney. Are you guys going to have dinner while you're at Disney, or are you just going for the park and enjoy the rides? Like you're going to spend the whole day and have dinner and make it like a full-on day? JBJ. Oh, what is that? Okay. Don't like that, so we're going to redo this. Found my other cards that I needed to sleeve up. My 2019s. Get this ready for Big K. Wicked, you gonna take 2 spots, bud? All right. So that 2 spots will get you 4 spots in the end game. Win that Ted Williams rookie card. Then you can give it to me for my birthday or something. You going to Sweet Tomatoes? Nice. I'm not a big Animal Kingdom. I know it's like everybody says it's an underrated park. I don't know. I just like the Kingdom so much better. That's our favorite. Being at the Kingdom. Ted Williams. You get a top loader. We have had some crazy wind over here, you guys. Like, it's been 50 to 60 miles an hour. Oh, you know what I'm excited about, too? I've been watching some videos on it. I guess I've been following Fuzzy and watching his channel just because he's a pretty good streamer with MLB The Show. I've never played any of the MLB The Shows. None of them. Oh, wow. Why is that so thick? What's going on here? Hang on, is that... Yeah, that didn't want to go in. There we go. Okay, what's up? Put that one over here. But I'm excited for the MLB The Show 2019. I am totally excited for that to come out. It looks really cool. I guess I've really been missing out on a really cool baseball game. I stopped playing baseball game or sports games. I used to play them all the time, and There you go, Carl Yastrzemski. This is such a cool card too. Even though 83 is my favorite design, I do like 84, and I always jokingly say, I'm like, what do they do in the board meetings? And hey, how can we make our cards better for next year? I know, let's make it a square instead of a circle. But 84 is a great design. 83 is my all-time favorite. And then 84 is nice. I love 89 too. I know Maddie likes the 89 design. I think it's got like a classic baseball look to it to me. See, and I gotta head back over to Animal Kingdom and go through it again. I'm sure there's a lot of really cool stuff there. I know the Yeti, right? I like Mount Expedition. But the Kingdom is my favorite. I guess because I have like a special bond with my dad there. He used to take us there all the time. So when I'm at the Kingdom, I have like a close connection to my father. He passed when I was a senior in college. I was really, really close to my dad. And like anytime I go to Disney, that's like to me that's what it is for me. It's like remembering being there with my dad, and like when we eat at our favorite place to eat for a quick service is the Harbor House. And that was like one of my dad's favorites. So like every time I'm in Harbor House, I just feel like I'm sitting with my dad, even though I'm with my kids and my family. It really gives me like I'm sitting with my father, and it's just such a cool, like a great feel good moment. So I love going just for that reason alone. I have not done Pandora. I can't wait to see the new Star Wars stuff too. Thanks, Wicked. Appreciate that, man. I can't wait to do the new Star Wars stuff and then the Toy Story Land, like all that's new since I've been there. So that's all cool stuff to me. I'm excited. The kids are excited. And Julia, it's crazy too. See, so the reason why we're going to Disney World is because Julia picked it. Okay, now we normally would go like twice a year, but so I'll just throw out some numbers here. So Julia's karate, being on the international team, on the AU USA team, is insanely expensive. It's like $20,000. Her karate, my daughter's karate, not even counting my son's karate or their travel ball or nothing, but Julia's karate alone last year cost me $20,000. That's how expensive that is. And you sit there and go, oh my God, really? They don't pay for it? No, you pay for everything. The only thing you get are the uniforms and the bags and like your gear. Other than that, you are paying for your travel and everything. So long story short, Julia wasn't supposed to make the team. She was only 8 years old at nationals, and she fights in a black belt division, and they didn't have any 8-year-olds that are black belts. So she fought in the 10-year-old division and won. And that's how she got invited to the team. So she's not supposed to be invited to the team until you're 10. You're not supposed to make it until you're 10. But they didn't know it. They just invited the winner of the 10U. They had no idea that Julia was only 8 at that time. So long story short, so she makes a team, she goes. So our first international fight was in Hawaii. And that trip, I took the whole family. Now that trip was like $7,000, $6,000, $7,000, and we could have made it. I could have made it cheaper. I could have just gone for the 2 days, 3 days, fought and come home. But we made it. I mean, if we're gonna be in Hawaii, you might as well stay for the week. It's just silly not to enjoy it while you're there. So we did like all the excursions. We went scuba diving and snorkeling and all that fun stuff. So that first trip was almost $7,000. It was like $6,500 or something like that. So then Scotland, we follow up after that, and then our so the Worlds was in Scotland. So because Julia's underage, she's not 14, she has to have a chaperone. So to be on to go, it's $4,000, per player, or per athlete. So if you make the team, you pay your $4,000, and that pretty much covers everything. But because Julia needed a chaperone, and you had to be considered a part of the team, I had to pay the same $4,000, which was just nuts because I could have gone to Scotland literally for like $1,500, pay for my flight, and then in our hotel, would have been nothing. But because I had to be part of the team, I had to pay the full amount, which was 4,000. So that was 8,000 for just Julie, and only Julie and I went because it was in June and it's really cold and crappy there in June. It's rainy and windy, and just think of the Open, the in golf, the Open, how it is over there. It's cold, it's windy, it's rainy. So my wife and Kadeen stayed home. There was no point in them going because there was going to be nothing for him to do, and you got to sit at the venue for like 12 hours. It's such a long day. But so that was 8,000. Now that's not counting like souvenirs or any little extra stuff that you want. Like I brought back a $200 bottle of scotch. We spent a little bit of money, so we spent probably $700 on souvenirs or something. So looking at almost like 9,000 plus the 7,000 for Hawaii. So you're like at $16,000, $17,000 right there. That's not counting her membership to be at the dojo. You got to pay monthly to work out, and it's just like any other place. Being in a workout place. And then, you got to pay for your private sessions, your mat time, if you're going to spar. And when she made that team, we're doing it like 3-4 times a week. That's like $60 a crack, 55 a crack to work out with the lead guy, prep you for World. I mean, you're going to Worlds. Normally we don't do that. Like we'll train and do our thing. But for Worlds, we put forward, we were really trying to get a gold medal for the U.S. So it's like her training was like crazy how much she was sparring. So that's all said and done, man. You're looking, it was, $20,000 between membership, lessons, and travel, and tournaments, and food, and like everything. You add it all up, and it was like $20,000. So the kids are always talking about how they want to go to Disney. And I just told them, I'm like, listen, yeah, it's Dreamer, it's insane. But like I said, this is like for the world stage, though. This isn't like just your typical, like just Little League or something. I mean, this is like, you're leaving the country, you're fighting for the country, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little different. So this year, so she's on the team. She made the team. She took gold at nationals again, and it's in Slovakia, which is north of Poland, and going to be cold, and at the same time, it's not going to be nothing, fabulous, and it's going to be another long, long day. So Julia says, she's asking me about Disney World, and I'm like, well, sweetheart, I said, if we're going to be fighting in Hawaii again and we're going to Slovakia, I said, that's like $20,000 that we spent last year, sweetheart. I said, we're going to have to put Disney on hold, I think, and maybe skip this year, or, And she's like, well, what if, and this is like blows my mind, like how my kids will sacrifice stuff for like, her brother. So she's like, well, that's not fair to Kitty. And I'm like, I understand. And I said, it makes up in the end. I said, it's okay. She's like, well, I really want to go to Disney. I want to take the family to Disney. And I'm like, well, sweetheart. And I said, well, you said you can't take us because you don't have that kind of money. And she's like, what if I skipped Slovakia? I'm like, are you serious? I said, you want to skip going to Worlds to go to take Kadeen to Disney World? And she's like, I think so. And I'm like, well, what are your thoughts? And she's like, well, I'm not supposed to be on the team yet. And I'm like, true. And she goes, I'm not really missing anything because I'm really not even supposed to be doing it yet. And she goes, and I went last year and I got a lot of experience. She goes, next year, I'm eligible. Like I'll be full on a 10-year-old and have to be on, be a full blown team member. Where you kind of was an 8-year-old, she's not supposed to be there. So she could have got 2 extra years out of it before she's eligible to really be on a team. So she said, I don't think it's going to hurt me if I don't go. And I'm like, it's true. I said, it's not going to hurt you. I said, and you're 100% correct. And I said, you're going to, I said, you got a ton of experience for the first, our first year of being on a team. And I said, and you're right. And I said, technically, you're not supposed to be on that team. And I said, so you're not getting hurt. I said, you're just ahead of the curve a little bit because you did get the experience. And she said, really, this is like my last year that I could, if I wanted to, if it's going to be full on. She goes, this is really like the last time I could really like skip it and not have to worry about it like causing us anything, being like a price to pay. I said, that's true too. So she said, would you be mad if I said, could we go to take us to Disney World instead of going to Slovakia? And I'm like, no. I said, I'm not going to be mad, sweetheart. I'm never going to get mad if you tell me. I'm never going to make you do anything. I said, but if you want to take 1 year off, that's a year that Rudy weren't even supposed to be on the team because she's only 9-year-old this year. She's technically not allowed to make the team until this year, this coming nationals. So I said, no. I said, I won't be mad if that's what you want to do, sweetheart. Well, she's not 5 years old. She was 8, 9, and 10. But it doesn't bother. That's her. That's what she wants to do. So I told her, I'm like, sure. I said, if you want to skip this year, you go right ahead. I said, I won't be upset. And I said, we can go to Disney World in the fall. I said, we'll go in the fall. I said, because what's going to happen is when you make the team this year, we can go in September, and then in November we're going to have to go to Hawaii for the international event, and then it'll start back over again. So she opted I thought it was a great thing. She opted to take Kadeen basically, not the family, but she gave up going to Slovakia to compete at Worlds so they can go to Disney World one more time, because the following year they're not going to be able to do it because we're going to be right back on Hawaii, and then, which isn't a bad trip. Don't get me wrong. The Hawaii trip's really nice. That tournament's really, really nice. And then, then we'll be, I don't know where the next Worlds is going to be, but it'll be somewhere in the UK. But I thought that was kind of cool of her, and I thought that was like a big girl decision. It just shows her maturity, that she understands it and gets it. And then she was devastated. I just told Julia that they took the karate out of the Olympics in 24, and she was like devastated. She almost cried. She fought it back. She was really upset because that would have been the first year that she could have been eligible for the Olympics. So now we got to hope that they petition and get it back in 28. But we had kids at our dojo that were eligible for 24. That's just horrible that they took that out, and they got breakdancing. How do you have breakdancing in the Olympics and not karate? That, like, to me, it's like such an insult, but whatever. It's just crazy. But that's it for today. That's at an hour. My throat is, I'm starting to cough and it's starting to come up again. But so let's just do a quick recap. This is the end goal for Follow the Flip. 1939 Ted Williams rookie card. Someone's going to win this. I'm giving it away. I got 10 tens here, and it's going to be 20 spots at $10, and I'm going to pull 2 winners. And I'll shuffle them up too. I'll mix these up really good, and I'll pull 5 cards, 5 of them, and I'll box them up, and I'll pull 2 winners. For every $5 that gets put in, that gets you an extra chance at winning this. So for this Raz, there being $10, you get 2 extra chances added. So if you try it on one of my other raffles and you bought, say, 2 spots at $5, that'll be 2 spots, and then you bought a spot for this, you're gonna get 4 extra spots plus your entry. So you end up with 5 total spots to win, to get a chance to win this. I'm gonna make rookie packs, and we'll do 5 rookie cards for $5, and it'll be $1 to ship, and then I'll profit 4 on it after it's all said and done. Some will be really good rookie cards. It'll be other guys that didn't make it. And I'm just literally taking all my rookies, shuffling them, and just putting 5 in a pack. And then I'm just going to put them in envelopes. And then what I'll do is I'll mark the envelopes. I'll put numbers on them or something. And then if you want, you say, hey, I'll take, envelope number 15. And then I'll pull out 15 and I'll mail it to you. I won't even know what you're getting until you get it. And that's that. Wicked, am I missing anything? 10 channel giveaway. Or if Cleveland's in here, Wicked's in here. He's a mod. So you got these 10 channels, then go back to Cleveland and type in all 10 on his official Card Crew giveaway video for a chance to win $200. And then next month, it's going to be $300, so getting there. I'm really close to 1,000. So this is, hey, Maddie. So someone's going to get this like in the next couple weeks, I'm imagining. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to give away some other stuff. We'll make it fun. We'll make it a fun live stream. I'll make like a little part, like a Mike Trout party, and we'll do that. I got that going, and that's that. Nothing else I can think of. I saw some people. If you bought into my Raz, thank you very much. I'll get your names down on here and get those listed as soon as I get off my phone. I can't see it right now until I get off. And that's that. That's everything I could think of. Wicked, am I missing anything? I know we're talking about doing the MLB show series, and I can't think of anything else. Matt, am I missing anything? Wicked's going live on Friday. Okay, so Wicked's going, CCC, Cleveland Card Connection. Oh, with us 3? He wants to do the whole Card Crew? Quados, keep your eye out for some Ted Williams cards. There's some vintage Ted Williams stuff, and let me know what you find over there. I'll send you money if you don't mind picking it up for me. Oh, for okay. So is he gonna text me and give me the okay? So I don't have to sit here and have you. So you can just text me or call me or whatever. Okay, great. And that's that. So thank you very much. I think I caught up on everything. I think I got the. This is official now. This is coming to an end. Channel's coming to an end. The giveaway channel. And then that's that. That's everything I could think of. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys dealing with my scratchy voice. I'm doing the best I can here. I think I'll just maybe let the kids break some cards, break some packs or something. They got a ton of stuff. And then keep an eye out for, we're going to do the rookie packs, and then we're going to do the Hall of Famer packs. And I'll get that all set up and do it. And then the merchandise, t-shirts. I'm going to have some t-shirts made up with the channel. And that's that. That's everything I can think of. So, again, thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please hit that thumbs up button because I'm going to get 4 thumbs down in the next 5 hours. I'm going to have 4 thumbs down. My troll patrol is going to come around and give me my thumbs downs. So let's beat those guys to it.